those are live visuals coming in. The Prime Minister's 45-hour-long tapasya has ended, and you just saw the Prime Minister pay floral tributes to Tiruvalluvar, and it is a towering 133-foot sculpture which is dedicated to the Tamil poet, located adjacent to the Rock Memorial. Live visuals coming in of the Prime Minister there, paying floral tributes to the statue of Tiruvalluvar. And Vashni is with us on the broadcast. Vashni, you were telling us just a short while back that it's not like that the tourists have been inconvenienced as was being alleged.
Well, yes, there was not much inconvenience to the tourists. In fact, only today, just because the Prime Minister is about to come out, the movement of the tourists have been stalled for a couple of hours. Once he leaves, that will also go back to normal. But like what we saw yesterday, everything was perfectly fine. Tourists was, permitted. Just only that they were continuously being screened at several checkpoints. And now we can see that the Prime Minister has paid flower respect, and he also in fact came to the corner of the memorial, and he in fact took a view of the entire spot of Kanyakumari. He was looking at it because this is one of the most important spots of Tamil Nadu, and it is one of the important tourist spots of India. And also people, there are so many stories, there are so many historically important stories that Kanyakumari holds very close to everybody's heart. And that is why this moment, this trip that the Prime Minister has taken, chosen Kanyakumari for his spiritual journey, makes it all the more special for everybody. And like I was saying, there are a lot of tourists who come here every other day just because of the historical importance that Kanyakumari holds. And with Prime Minister coming here, it only is going to add value to this place and is only going to bring more and more tourists every other day. We are able to see here people from all across the country. There are people from several parts of the country who visit here. It's not just people from South India, but also people from different parts. We're able to see from people from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh. There are so many people from different parts of the country coming all the way down to Kanyakumari. And now with the Prime Minister taking his spiritual journey, it has brought a different perspective to Kanyakumari, that people can come here to undertake another spiritual journey also, and not just a vacation.
So you're saying this is going to provide boost as far as tourism sector is also concerned. Now remember, the Prime Minister, after crisscrossing the entire country and wrapping up the Lok Sabha election campaign, reached Kanyakumari on the 30th. He first offered prayers at the Bhagwati Amman temple, and from Thursday the Prime Minister embarked on a 45-hour-long meditation session at the Vivekanand Rock Memorial, the same spot where Swami Vivekanand in fact meditated. And the Prime Minister, after performing meditation for nearly 2 days, for 45 long hours, has paid floral tributes to the statue of Tiruvalluvar as well. These are exclusive visuals that we are getting for you from Kanyakumari. Vashni, what next?
Prime Minister is about to leave here in any moment now. He will be once again taking the ferry that he used to land here, and then he will be taking the ferry and going back to the jetty, from where via road he will be taken to the helipad, which is approximately very closer because considering Kanyakumari a very small town. And from the helipad he will be taking a helicopter to Trivandrum, because that is that is the nearest airport, and from there he will be leaving back to Delhi and Varanasi, of course, because of his constituency that is under polling today. We are also learning that he will be visiting Varanasi as well today. So once this entire trip is done, once he starts from Kanyakumari, his next stop would be Varanasi, most probably, is what we are able to understand from sources. But otherwise, the trip that he had planned, the trip that was supposed to happen in Karnataka Kanyakumari has been complete, and he will be leaving from here. And the scheduled time for his departure was 3:25 p.m. and Prime Minister is expected to leave and depart via his helicopter from Kanyakumari at 3:25 p.m. And that is why at 3 o'clock he immediately first made sure that he has ample time to visit the Tiruvalluvar statue and pay tributes to Tiruvalluvar, and then move from here. So now that the prayers at Tiruvalluvar statue is over, he will be now going back and taking the ferry back to the land. Once he comes to the mainland, we can see visuals that the Prime Minister is walking out. He is exiting from the exit of the memorial. Let me ask my camera person to zoom closely because we can see very clearly the Prime Minister after completing his floral tributes to Tiruvalluvar. He's just walked out. He's walking back his way into catch the ferry, and he will be taking the ferry back to the mainland. Like I was speaking about how the Prime Minister always considers Tiruvalluvar as one of the very important teachers in his life. He always considers Tiruvalluvar as his guru because whenever he comes to Tamil Nadu, he always quotes Tiruvalluvar and some important verse from the Tirukural, and he will always speak about how much he loves Tiruvalluvar, and he always is grateful for such a person to have existed in our country, and that is why we can see this is also equally important as how he went to the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. He chose it as the place where he wanted to do his meditation, and that is why this prayers and this tribute to Tiruvalluvar is also seen as a very important thing, and this is what will also make Tamil people even more fascinated by the Prime Minister, because Tiruvalluvar is considered to be one of the biggest gurus of the Tamil community, and the Prime Minister paying tribute to him only makes it all the more special to the people of Tamil Nadu. And as he's seen exiting the Tiruvalluvar statue, now he will be taking the ferry, and like I said, he will be moving to the helipad, which is in the mainland, and he will reach the helipad around 3:20 to 25. In another 15 minutes, he will be reaching the mainland area, from where he will be taking the helicopter to Trivandrum. And once he's gone to Trivandrum, then he'll be moving back to Varanasi, is what we can hear. So once he reaches Varanasi, the polling will also be done by the time, so that he can go back to his constituency and get back to the public life and the political life that the Prime Minister is supposed to do. And his 3-day break, his 3-day spiritual journey now comes to an end, is what we can see with all the 45-hour long meditation has also come to an end, and his other events that were supposed to happen has also come to an end, and now he is going back to get back to his normal life, which is serving the people of India, of course, and that is why he'll be heading back to Varanasi, to his constituency, where the polling will also end by the time he reaches there, and we can see him in public events hereafter.
Right, so those are live visuals, exclusive visuals of the Prime Minister now boarding the ferry. From here, like Varshini has been pointing out, he'll be going to the mainland. He'll be taken to the helipad. From there, the Prime Minister will bid farewell to Kanyakumari, and most likely the Prime Minister is going to visit his constituency, which is in the poll fray in the 7th phase of polling. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, after a 45-hour meditation, has paid floral tributes to Tiruvalluvar. As far as the Vivekanand Rock Memorial is concerned, holds extreme significance in terms of how Vivekanand, as it is believed, also meditated on the rock for 3 days and 3 nights, and then ultimately he achieved enlightenment. He had a divine vision of Bharat Mata. Those are live visuals. The Prime Minister boarding the ferry now will be taken back to the mainland. He will be taken to the helipad, from where the Prime Minister will fly out of Kanyakumari, and according to reports coming in, and Varshini telling us that he most likely is going to go to Varanasi. We'll get you confirmation on that, but the Prime Minister's 45-hour long meditation, his spiritual sojourn, has come to an end. This after he crisscrossed the entire country and wrapped up his Lok Sabha campaign. The Prime Minister spent some time meditating at the Vivekanand Rock Memorial. Remember, in 2019, the Prime Minister meditated in the Rudra cave in Uttarakhand, Kedarnath. Back then as well, the opposition hit out at the Prime Minister for meditating, saying this is a personal spiritual event, and the Prime Minister has turned it public. That is something that the opposition said this time as